Little one, you're okay. Well, we both sped off in different directions, and to be fair, I wasn't sure that calling you was the right thing. You were driving aggressively, as was I. That's not me making fun, but I didn't want to call you and distract you. uh, it was a tense moment, to be sure. I wanted to make sure that you were okay. Believe me, explosions and fires are reasons to check in. It's not that I think you're weak or anything. Far from it. It has nothing to do with that. I know you're still dealing with some things, but this is genuinely me just checking on you. I do care. Yes, I do. So are you? Okay. Are you okay? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, no, I'm fine. Not the first time I've been blown up or set on fire, so... Well, my suit is pretty much done for. The pants got a little shredded, and I don't think there's going to be any saving them. Oh, it is what it is. It's a shame. That was a lovely jacket, but oh well. You can't wear the jacket without the pants. It's a suit. They go together. No, 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 no. I can't wear the jacket with, like, any other slacks. That would be... gauche. No, no. That jacket went with those pants. It's heartbreaking, yes, but sometimes we make sacrifices. It was a very nice suit. I care for you a great deal, but it was still a little bit of a sacrifice. I cannot still wear the jacket. I don't care what you say. I cannot wear the jacket. Little one, we could argue about this until the sun comes up. I'd prefer not to do that. I don't want to get burned to a crisp arguing over suits. No. Especially on your front porch, it would be a bad look for me. Mm. Tea does sound lovely. A good argument over tea. I like it. If you're offering, then I would gladly love some tea. You need to, invite me in. Well, interesting quirk of Frosthaven. Normally, I would not need to be invited in. That's an old wives' tale, but Frosthaven proper has some interesting wards. Well, thank you. Yes, wards. It was one of the compromises that Elias made when first this place was established. He didn't let me make many of the diplomatic decisions. I was not the most calm and collected of vampires back then. To be honest, I still don't think Thomas and I could have worked out an agreement. Oh no, we hated each other. I mean, properly hated each other. I would love to say that it was werewolves and vampires, but I think a big part of it was that I was just an asshole. No, no. I can admit it to myself. I was an asshole. He was no spring picnic, but I understand why people didn't like me. Growth is all about learning oneself, little one. You need to be able to acknowledge your past mistakes. I'm starting to be able to do that quite well. Well, at least I'm trying. Yes. It seems my mistakes are coming to haunt me more and more these days. Oh, Elias doesn't think it's my fault. He tried to comfort me, and Vlad, well, he's of the volition that mistakes happen, but you make them right. I don't know. I don't know where I fall on all this. Oh, really? I fell on my suit that too soon. Far too soon. Of course I fell on my suit. That doesn't mean you have to make fun of me for it. I'm very sensitive. That was a very nice suit. I loved that suit. Well, of course I have others. That doesn't mean I'm not sentimental about that suit. You're impossible. Truly, you are impossible. Well, I'm glad you're safe, is what I'm glad. That's what I like the most right now. I do like that you're impossible, don't get me wrong, but I'm just glad you're safe. Like I said, I care for you. That's why the suit is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Yes, well, you can make it up to me with a good cup of tea. How about that? Wait, what? You saved it? Hmm. Cannot believe this made it. No, I'm kind of glad it did. I don't have any pictures of him as a child. Silly as it sounds, he is my son. I'd like them. Yes, and he does look happy. I appreciate that. Look at him. Not a care in the world. How did it go so wrong? What changed? You're right, it probably was his mother's death, but how? How is that the catalyzer? Why would you not just come try to find me then? You're right, and I don't know either. I don't know if anybody ever will. Who knows, maybe one day we'll find out, but... I remember this place. Yes, it was a museum. I took her there. Funnily enough, I actually put a few of the displays in. Yes, I had a philanthropic side for a while. I like to be perceived as a benefactor and pillar of the community. What can I say? Some things never change. I'm glad she took him there. It's a special place. You've never been? What do you mean you've never been? Haven't you grown up in Frosthaven? What do you mean they don't take the children there for field trips? Since when? They have been taking Frosthaven school children to that museum to learn about this place for years. Why would they stop now? Of course it's important. It is your history. No wonder everybody hates us. They don't even know us. The elder vampires, the ones who founded this place. A lot of work was put in back in those days. Wanderer, Elias, myself, even that blockheaded Thomas. And that's actually why the wards are in place. It was the deal that Elias made with Thomas. No, typically vampires don't need permission to enter domiciles, but Thomas wanted some assurances that we weren't going to be... What was the term he used? Using the populace as finger food. I believe that's what he said. Oh, he had such a way with words. But yes, he was worried that we were going to be feeding on the populace. He wanted them to be safe. We didn't want to go to war with him and his kind. Say what you will, but we slept half the days through the mornings, and even not as a wolf, they are quite strong. An accord had to be struck between werewolves and vampires. It was the only way. Well, it was either that or all-out war, and none of us wanted it, so... Yes, we accepted terms. Oh, I could tell you all about Frosthaven's early days. The first few buildings, the first structures to go up. It was a fun time. I could also do that over tea. Which would you prefer? Arguing about a suit? Frosthaven history. Don't worry about Orion. Let's not think about him for the rest of the night. Getting blown up tends to do that to a person. As well. Why don't we take it easy for the rest? Hmm? Good. Can I help you with that tea? Excellent. Come on.